Morning, Snapchat. I had some interesting conversations with salespeople yesterday, and today I want to share with you some tips about choosing the right business model for your sales skills. First of all, let's talk about the three business models you can choose. You can walk in off the street and go in face to face. You can call and set appointments, or you can call and set really solid appointments. Now, if you don't mind just walking in off the street, which many people, that's not the model for them, but if you can do it, it's guaranteed to work. That's what I used. It's very successful. The key to making that first model work is to set realistic goals for yourself. You're not going to walk into businesses for 8 hours a day. Walk in for 2 hours a day and then spend the rest of the time on follow-up and administrative work. Now, the second model would be for those of you that say maybe you're even newer to sales, but you say, you know what, I'm willing to pound the phone. I'd rather do that than walk into businesses cold turkey. So if that's you, go to YouTube and search for CC Sales Pro appointments, and you'll find a video there I did about exactly what pitch to use over the phone, but it's pretty simple. The basic idea is you're just calling to increase your contact. So even if you don't speak to the business owner, that doesn't really matter. You're just finding out what's the name of the owner, the name of the person you spoke to, so that when you, instead of having to say something like, introducing yourself and being cold turkey, you can say, my name is James. I talked to Susan yesterday. She said to drop by and see if Bill was in. So for many salespeople, they really like that model. In my experience, it takes about 2 to 3 hours a day of calling time to set up about 10 appointments. And again, make sure you watch the video on YouTube that I posted about it, but I was actually at a smaller ISO recently, and they are using my strategy, and it's working very well. It is a good model. So the key to that second model is going to be calling. So just like door to door, the key is putting in the effort and making a system where you're going to get it done. Now, the final model is really the toughest one, and that's where you're actually calling and scheduling solid appointments. So rather than setting up 10 appointments a day where you're just going to get a contact, instead, what you're doing is you're actually setting up appointments where the person has a statement ready for you, the decision maker's there, 2 or 3 hours a day to set 2 to 3 appointments. The key to making that model work is both being very good on the phone at sales, but also having a really good hook. This is where you need to make sure you have something really specific that you can do that's going to set you apart from the competition. So today, I just want you to make sure you're using the right model. If you're using a model and it's not working, try a different one. Some of you might do great in the field face-to-face. Others, you're in the field, you should be on the phone. Hey, if you're not following me on Snapchat, you're watching this on YouTube, go to Snapchat and look me up. CC Sales Pro is my username. Thanks.